I made a wish last night, wish to the wood elves that they would come stack all the wood, and they let me down. Dang it. Looks like I know what I'm doing for the rest of the weekend. So no, there's not really wood elves that magically stack all the wood for maple syrup season, although I wish there were, but hey, it's all part of the process. Hey everybody, Jay Ball, Blue Jays Outdoors, and we're still in full swing of maple syrup prep. As you can see, I still have got a ton of wood here to stack, and I really do enjoy this process. As crazy as that sounds, this is just a step towards getting to that very first boil and getting to that very first drop of syrup. So you really have to enjoy this process because this is a mountain-sized pile of work, but it's actually a lot less wood than what a lot of producers actually burn. My evaporator is very small in comparison to a lot of the bigger producers. I have a 2x4 evaporator. A lot of producers have 3 foot by 13 foot long pans, so they're cutting pieces of wood that are 3.5, 4 foot long. So they have a much longer prep season when it comes to the wood than I do. So I'm very fortunate to be able to just burn pallets, and these pieces that I get are perfect. I hit these one time with a hatchet and I throw them in the evaporator. So I'll talk about my firing cycle and all that kind of good stuff as the season progresses. Like I said, you guys are going to get a deep dive into the entire process of what it takes to make Blue Jays maple syrup. So let me grab my coffee and I'm going to turn the camera around and we're going to do some more time lapse. So appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Let's see how long this takes. Well, I guess I'm due a coffee break. So as you can see, we're making some pretty good progress. Me, this is a kind of a one-man show here. But anyway, so you can see we're making some pretty good progress. We're actually at the point now where I don't have to bend over anymore. People think it's a good thing to be really tall. Well, I'm 6'3" and the ground is a long ways away. So guess what? It's really hard on your back. And as you can see, it might not look like it, but we are making progress. So we are getting these piles pushed back. And I will have extra wood left over. I'm not going to be able to get it all stacked in my wood pile, but I have a spot in the back that I can put it. But yeah, just got to keep on keeping on. It's cold out. It's about 30 or so degrees. Camera battery is dying, so I'm not sure how much longer I'm going to be able to get this stuff on footage, but appreciate y'all hanging out with me, and we'll keep on stacking. One more row put on. The video is processing because the battery's dying. If anyone's ever tried to make content in the winter or in cold weather, camera batteries don't like cold weather. So hopefully it processes because it flipped horizontally or vertical and it needs to be horizontal. But as you can see, I'm making some pretty good progress. Yes, the wood piles are getting dwindled down slowly but surely. It's just amazing how much wood you can fit in a small space when you take the time to stack, and that's why I do it. So yeah, it does probably seem a little OCD, but I've got very confined space. I need to try to maximize as much space as possible, so that's why I do what I do. So really do appreciate you guys hanging out with me. You know, I can't thank you guys enough for your support. I know this stuff is probably not the most interesting, but again, I want to try to show you every single step of my process for making maple syrup. It's different with different producers, but it all comes down to boiling sap and getting the fastest boils possible. So there's a ton of different ways you can do it. This is what I've just found to be the most effective for me, and by no means am I an expert. This is just what I found to work best for my setup. So name is Jay Ball, Blue Jays Outdoors. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, follow me on Instagram as well. My Instagram account is blue_j_maple_syrup. Leave a comment down below too, and let me know if you guys like these kind of videos, like the fast-paced time lapse, because this stuff does take a long time. I think probably got 6 hours in the stack on already today. Got a date with Mrs. Blue Jay, so I'm going to wrap it up for the day, but we'll be back at it tomorrow. So again, thank you so much, and remember, the easiest way to change your attitude is by showing gratitude. Thanks, and we'll see you next time.